No.
Get them! Get the cameras! It's me.
Hey girlfriends.
And the man named Sugar.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, so today's topic is, let me just start. Being the ugly friend. Have you guys ever been in that position where you feel like you're the ugly friend? Is it all in your head? Is it actually true? Yeah. But what is that about? Why would you think you're an ugly friend? Maybe when you're younger. Or when you're thinking, like, what is beauty? You know? Beauty standards when you're unsure about yourself versus when you actually know, like, I'm the shit. It's completely different.
But let's be real, not everyone's pretty. But the beauty is
on the eye of the beholder.
But not everybody is pretty.
What would you
rate yourself out of a 1 to 10 and you can't say 7?
10.5.
Period.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 and you can't pick 7?
Why can't I pick 7?
Because 7 is a safe number.
So I have to go below or above. Then I have to go above. Because I've glowed up in recent years. So I've given myself
We will put up pictures right now of before and after.
Unnecessary.
She's not going to want it before.
No, thank you.
She said unnecessary. Who I was then is not who I am now.
I'm a new creature.
For real. You would not know me from school days. I had...
Do you not sing that in church?
No.
In school?
In school, no.
Did you go to Christian school? Catholic school?
Yeah, but we didn't sing that.
Did you go to Muslim school?
No, I don't think there's such thing here, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Back in school days, guys, they made fun of me, and I'm not scared to say it. When I was a kid, when I was a toddler, they said I had gap teeth, right? Like, I'll show you a picture of my gap before I got my teeth done, right? Anyways, gotta beg and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes it ain't cheap. I still pay my mama's bills. But yeah, they used to call me, what's that footballer's name? Ronaldinho?
Really?
Yeah, because he had the Brazilian guy.
Did
if you have a picture,
gap?
yeah.
Oh.
And his gap was his teeth were like up and down.
Oh.
Up and down, up and down. Up and, yeah. And I used to be like, what? And they'd be like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. So that was the one thing that I was like, okay, bet. And I was really slim. Like, when I say slim, I didn't have like bum or boobs or any of that. Like, anybody from Stockwell Park watching this thought they should be like, yeah, Ash was not.
You went to Stockwell Park?
Yeah.
What?
High school. Yeah, who went?
I went on a retreat.
Which one is that?
See, you know Stockwell Park, but you don't know when I was raised.
No, because I moved to Coventry, so after that point, yeah. But yeah, Stockwell Park, everybody was just like the tall girl, because I was tall and skinny, and there was no bum, there was no boob, there was just foreheads, guys. There was just foreheads.
Forehead and gap teeth.
Forehead. Can you imagine? God said, "Here, I'm giving you this. Work with it." I worked with it.
Builds character.
Yeah, it did. That's why now.
That's why you got a sparkling personality.
10.5. Oh, I had to work on it.
Oh, man.
You have to work on your personality with it.
Yeah, because you could not rely on them looks, so
But yeah.
had to make it pop.
Yeah. But as you get older, you're literally like, oh, actually, the standard of beauty is not what these small boys were talking about, or these women or girls that were talking about. The standard of beauty is me as a black woman. That's it. No one can tell me different.
What about you?
I feel like I had my moments. And obviously you guys know I was like partly in Nigeria, then I was here. So like I didn't feel like the ugly friend in Nigeria. Even growing up, I don't think I felt like the ugly friend. The only time I probably felt like the ugly friend, or on reflection, was like, God damn, you were the ugly friend. It's probably uni.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I look back at uni, I'm like, hurrah.
Yeah.
All the best.
What was that?
What was that?
Yeah. I feel like by then I'd already done my glow up. I was like, yeah, bye guys.
No, I feel like my glow up started end of beginning of uni. My glow up started then. I basically looked like a boy.
At uni?
No, like
School.
school, college. Like, I was just a tomboy. I didn't care.
When was the moment where you realised, like, oh, I'm the shit? Excuse my French. Like, oh, I'm gorgeous. Like, do you know when was it somebody had to tell you, or was it when you literally was like, oh, I really look good in this, or this hairstyle, or when I do this, or this is my good side, whatever it is, right?
I think you just learn as you get older. But I think...
Do you think it's because you gain money, so now you could do different things with your money and change yourself up or switch it up if you needed to?
But I don't really think, what have I done to do my hair and makeup? That's it really. Because it's not like I've had fillers or like any procedures done. I don't know.
I don't think you can be an ugly friend and hate yourself. Or you can be an ugly person. Can you?
Yes, you can.
I don't remember hating myself.
Because maybe it wasn't that deep to you. But some people really do dislike how they look and will do things to change it and don't know when to stop.
And apparently once you start, you don't stop.
There's always going to be something.
Yeah, there's always something we can fix. You probably look at yourself and think, oh, if I could do that.
Nope.
Okay.
No, as we get older, no, like, I'm good. Oh, I wanna get a bigger bum and bigger chest. Go gym. Like, for me personally.
Yes, but it doesn't mean, just because there's things you want to change doesn't mean you're actually going to do it. You could do it the natural way, or you could just choose to live with it. Yeah.
Oh, I want my hair to look a certain way, get a wig or braids or...
There's always things we want to do to change ourselves. Yeah.
I think we're at a place where we're comfortable in our own skin type of thing.
I think genuinely I've always been comfortable in my own skin. Like, I've always been quite confident. Yeah. Even me saying that I was probably the ugly friend in uni, my friends would probably say no. And I'm looking retrospectively, like, you know when you're looking at your throwbacks, like,
but that's with everyone. That's with everyone's throwbacks, though.
Fair. So at the time, I didn't feel like the ugly duckling.
Yeah. At uni, I was a ting. Is that terrible?
Yeah, that's great.
Because I should have gone there to study. But I was like, girl.
Yeah, I think I was just...
My uni pictures were banging.
That's the thing. My uni pictures weren't banging. Like, I wasn't that girl, but in my 30s, hell yeah.
Yeah, you that girl.
And I'm alright. I'm alright.
Okay.
I'm glad that it happened much later in life. It's like, great. You didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, that's so true. Okay. So, what happens when you feel like you're the ugly friend? What do you do to make yourself not feel like...
You better not admit you're the ugly friend, that's for sure.
Can't tell nobody.
Don't let them see you sweat. You better act like you're the best thing since sliced bread. And there's always things you can do, like dress nice. That covers most things. And take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your hygiene.
Yeah. Because
you don't have to be, typically pretty to look great, I think. You definitely don't need going around with that energy. I'm the ugly one. That's crazy.
I have not met anybody, like, in the last maybe 5 or 6 years, or maybe 10 years or so, sit down and call themselves ugly, or like...
Yeah, because that's crazy.
But they wouldn't do it in public, though, I don't think.
Trust me, you have to, at every stage, believe in your source.
I felt like the ugly friend, but I didn't care.
What made you think that?
I was just tomboyish. I just didn't care. I genuinely didn't care.
Yeah. Chuckies all night, all day, whatever. House parties.
Tracksuits, hats.
Yeah.
Like, not the hats.
Literally doo-doo hats. Like, I did not care.
What?
Yeah, I'll try and find a picture.
We need to do a picture. Let's give it Felicia.
I didn't care.
She was giving stirred.
Let's give it a tomboy, like.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But what do you do if you think you have an ugly friend, or your friend has confided in you that she thinks she's ugly?
Girl, we about to switch up that negative talk and turn it into a positive.
But what if you do think they're ugly?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Is someone
do you
really
look
like
at certain people and think, oh, everybody's beautiful? No, you don't.
Yeah, but you equally don't look at somebody and be like, you're ugly. Yeah, or do you pick friends based on how they look?
No.
So the friends that you have at the moment, everybody, not just excluding anyone, do you think there's one ugly person in there?
I actually genuinely don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's our kind of like, because we love them or we like them.
That's what it is.
We don't see the ugly or...
Have you noticed that everyone always... It's my brothers that highlighted this to me. Yeah. No.
Get them! Cut the cameras!
Switch it up!
No,
Explain.
my brother said to me,
Yeah.
you will never come across a girl that will say that. If my brother said to me basically that if you ask a girl, her group of friends, rate her group of friends out of 10, they're always gonna be like, oh, they're bad bees, they're 9 out of 10, they're 10 out of 10. No one's ever gonna say that
person
that someone's a bit lacking or they have an ugly friend, because everyone truly believes that their friends are pretty and beautiful. It's because you know them. That's what it is.
Their beauty
really
is
sad.
yeah. Okay, their beauty is within and everything rather than
So
Which I agree, because for me, I'm that type of person that if I believe you're a beautiful person, in my head it starts to show on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
but I'm not gonna gas the thing and be like baddest bees ever.
Yeah.
Even me myself, like
we are trying.
Sometimes I do believe that. But anyway, that's not.
That's what we said on a scale from 1 to 10. How do you rate yourself? Why would I rate myself a low number?
Like,
why would I do that?
Believe me,
what
you're
did you rate yourself?
8. Because you said no 7.
10.5. I went over the number that you gave me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
What can we do in this life?
Okay, it's interesting.
It's true.
What can you do? Are you supposed to be sitting there going, oh well,
Yeah, like will you really wait for people to dictate whether you're pretty or not?
Humble me if you want. Feel free. Me too, I'll humble you and something else on top of that. Oh, let's go round for round.
Because what I think is great though is that we all have different tastes. And people like different things.
Yeah.
So it's just like what you might think is beautiful,
it might not be beautiful to
might
somebody else.
not do it for someone else.
Yeah.
But what you might think is ugly, someone thinks stunning. 10 out of 10.
That's what makes the world go round.
So thank God for that.
Yeah.
So absolutely believe in your own source. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was joking at the time about character building, but it is character building. You don't always need to look the best, because then you can focus on the things that matter. Yes. Now I'm funny. And now that I look nice, I'm funny and I look nice. But if I was just relying on looks, why would I be shit?
Can you imagine? No personality, no nothing. Just
Nothing to offer.
With eyelash, just flowing. Heavy eyelash.
So,
that's it.
Yeah, when you're not looking your
when
cutest,
you're jogging. When you're
jogging,
and
you gotta look like you're jogging.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
Because when the glow up comes in, you're like, oh.
Trust me, I know there's people from uni that are like, yes, brother.
It is her. It is her.
Dig your chest. This one in your chest.
It's me. So it's just like, and then you come up.
You tell me a story, yeah.
Not talk too much because you know yourselves.
I don't know who.
Who? Yeah. If she's talking to you,
sorry.
let us know in the comments.
Don't dare.
Let us know. DM me.
Because you're real nice now. You're real nice.
I'll hook you up.
So he's been following.
And who called? I'm talking men and women. Because that's how people behave, you know.
They rate you on how you
look.
Or treat you good based on how you look.
No.
But then that's also ties into dress how you want to be addressed though. It all ties
No, that
in.
wasn't that. I was always a good dresser.
Do you?
I'm not going to lie. I'm not, please, I always like fashion. So it wasn't that. But you know who's popping and I wasn't like an outgoing person, to be fair. But
you like to keep to yourself.
At the same time, we know what it is. Now you see me, hey, don't hate on me.
What the F?
It is well with you.
Yeah, go and stay with your pretty friends there that no longer are with you or no longer are friends with you.
Because what are you looking for here?
Because you have bad character. Bad character people.
Clearly we've triggered enough.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I've always said, like, treat me how you treated me when you met me, or how you felt you met me back then.
To be honest.
Yeah, maybe changing up your, now I'm finna be nice, because I still remember you as the same person.
Like,
how you made me feel.
I think that's very bizarre.
Yeah. How you made me feel then is how...
Because if back then I didn't rate you, it's unlikely that I'm going to come and follow you now and be like, oh, hey. I didn't rate you back then. I don't rate you now.
But people can say that they've grown, they've changed.
Story.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't bring it towards me.
I've got too much pride for that, so.
Like, it's not even pride. Like, I think I'm just the same person. Like, there was reasons proper
Why?
reasons I didn't raise you, then nothing has changed, bro. I don't know you. Is it now based on your parents? Like,
Oh yeah.
that's
Now
so
you've got
bizarre.
that's weird.
You did not like me back then. I even heard the things you used to say. So what are you doing here? What are you? Me too, I'll play along though. Hello, hon.
How do you feel about people basing their friendships off appearances? Because that's the thing.
That's why they still can't be friends or talk to each other or have actual discussions or connections.
Literally insane.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? How can? But
How can you pick people just based on how they
they look. Like, to do what?
or how they appear? Like
To do
make
what?
it
To
make
take
sense.
to take,
to take
cute
pictures
and that's
then
it.
what?
A lot of people do it though.
But they don't call those people friends. I don't think they do. Or maybe they're like, oh, that girl that I know. Can I cry to you? Can me and you laugh? Could we gist about things? Could we pray together?
And then those same people will then be like upset because they're lonely and they don't have.
True friends, yeah. I can't lie, you struck me as the person that would be like that when I first met you.
Oh, really?
Based on
On your parents.
when
you
I
look
met
good,
you
girl.
in 2017.
Yeah, because you've always been well put together.
Hey,
That's a nice compliment.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I take that part of things.
Yeah. Not that you did or said anything, it was just, yeah.
Really? And then what happened?
What do you mean?
Like what?
What made you warm up to her?
No, like
First.
what
No.
changed that perception?
I want to know you.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's so interesting.
But I think I said it to you before one time.
I can't remember
Yeah.
that I would only have friends that are good looking.
No. That you'd only have friends that,
Based on how good they look or appearance rather than...
yeah, that your
Real
friends would
relationship.
all look like you. Not look,
But like behave like me.
yeah.
And okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Bruh, nah, not me, bro. I don't need you to be just as interested in fashion as me.
Yeah. All my
So
friends
then
are
we're all
different.
just experts in one thing.
Ashley A, Ashley B, Ashley
We've got
C, Ashley Q.
nothing else to learn from each
Recess.
other. Like, nah, bruh. Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I do enjoy like the fact that, you know, all my friends are cute and we can go out and, you know, look good and take pictures, but it has to be so much more than that. Yeah.
Basically. Just
But
can't
that
find
actually, sorry, I'm the one now veering off topic.
I mean, very enough time.
it. Cut the cameras.
Dead ass.
Center stage.
But that actually brings us to the fact that people's like first impressions of you can be way off. Because to be honest, now that I've thought about it, that doesn't sound too far from other things I've heard. Like, oh, I thought you were like this. I thought you were like this. Like, I guess like what I look like and what I'm actually like is
two different.
quite different.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I feel that's like me too. People think I'm a B word. Yeah. I don't think I am. I'm not on a day to day. You can get me to be that way. It takes a lot to get me there, but when I'm there, but yeah. Because I just have a resting bitch face. But I told you, half the time I'm thinking about money.
Jiggling in your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's got a different cup of tea. I don't know how you say what's up saying. You can't be everyone's cup of tea. You end up being a mug. You can't look great to everybody or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, people are probably sitting down and thinking, Beyonce, what? Or
Who
Nia
does she
Long.
think she
Yeah,
is?
Nia Long is not all that.
Clapped, right?
Yeah.
Remember when people used to use the word clapped? Oof. That was a rough word. Oof.
Correct.
I don't think I've ever been called clapped.
I don't think I've, well, not to my face anyway, but like,
Yeah.
isn't the word clapped very rude?
Yeah.
Like, she's clapped.
Oh my god, the word that I think is rude at the moment is or like this season, UK beasts. That
That is
like,
insane.
whoa.
I hate that word.
Yeah,
of passion.
I'm just
That's
like-
disgusting.
I'd rather use clapped or
Yeah, beast
I can
is-
even take that one light-hearted. Beast.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
let's
one,
just
I'm like,
let's just fight right now,
goddamn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
because that has a lot of like just anti-black and
Just negative connotations.
yeah, a lot of negative connotations, like just horrible
Is that what it actually means? Like the history behind it or the word behind it?
That's who they were referring to. Black
For
women.
real? And who made it up? Like, was it
God
kind of like
knows, and before.
UK or? Okay, so it was around black women rather than just people that look terrible or something.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But how would you navigate, like, if you were to go out and you felt like the ugly one in the group? It doesn't. You don't necessarily feel like the ugly friend, but on that day, you just didn't feel nice.
Then today's just one of those days where it's not my day. Honestly, not deep feeling towards it.
That happens to everyone.
Yeah. Well, it's like today's just
affirm it.
yeah. I'm gonna affirm it, have a good night, and then go home. Next time I'll come in bad out. Like,
But to be fair, I think that's probably why I always try to look really
your
nice.
best. Yeah.
Because I don't like that feeling.
Okay.
So I will put in the effort to not feel like that. Especially now. Now I'm a different breed. I was back in the day. Now I don't play. I have to look good all the time.
And what would you do if you feel like your friend is feeling that way?
Oh, big them up. Like, make them feel like this your day. Even if it's not your birthday. It's your birthday today. We like to have a good time.
Yeah, and sometimes you just, like, when you're in the situation where you, maybe it's like how you're dressed or whatever, you're just not feeling confident. Just fake it till you make it, because you can't now ruin your whole night.
Yeah, just because you feel like you don't look nice.
And then next time you come harder, and that's the thing. So I felt like that on some occasions. It's like, nah, I won't be caught like that. And I absolutely do dress for myself. I love it.
I felt during like once was it postpartum? Once I was done with pregnancy, all that, and it was time to go out. I just felt like it was a big wave of like, who am I? There was no like that whole confidence thing of thinking you're the greatest. I was like, I don't. What's that? What's the meaning of it?
Yeah.
I was like, I just feel, and I was really slim at that point. It was like all the weight from what do you call it, breastfeeding. All left my body, and then I was just like, okay then. But then I was like, who am I? What dress code? Like different things in my mind, and I was just like, I just can't be bothered.
I think obviously the single girl to married to being pregnant thing was a huge curve for you.
Yeah, it was literally.
And it happened very quickly. So you went from being outside, having my best life to like married, settle down like very, very quickly.
The introduction, the the blow, like everything was just.
So it did a number on you. It took a while to be like, and then settle into your.
I was literally like, what is going on? And then we were literally talking about weight and stuff and all of those bits and pieces. And I was just like, do I even have the time to even go to the gym or find myself again? But then I had to literally sit down with myself and say, there is no such thing as finding myself again. That was the old me. This is the new version of me.
It's now working on who you are now.
Exactly. And those kind of like you talked about, confidence and the boosters, those boosters come back. It's like back then, school days or whatever, to now, how you work so hard to be this version of yourself. Now you need to work hard to be this next version of yourself. And it's okay.
Did we support you through that process, you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. 75 challenge, we was doing it together. Oh, let's wake up and go to the gym, remember? 6 a.m. We were literally waking up and going to the gym and messaging each other.
Check-ins.
Yeah, everybody had to post a picture that they're at the gym by a certain time. Absolutely. But this is it. When you're feeling down and you have the right people around you, gosh, most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Imagine now you had friends that didn't care or...
They didn't care. Or just not even switched on
switched
enough
on.
to even help you.
Yeah.
And you guys used to get on to me when I'm like, guys, stop eating the cake, stop eating the
You have
cake.
somebody that'll be like, eat that cake, eat that soya. What are you talking about? No one cares about how you look.
Okay.
Yeah, be eating. Get that, and you're like, okay.
And then in a year's time, you're just like, how did I get here?
How did this happen? God. Yeah.
But have you ever been in a situation where like you go out with your friends? Well, maybe so much we don't really go out as much now. But you go out with your friends and you feel like you look good, but then everyone is getting moved to, and you're the one that didn't get moved to, and it's happened like back to back to back. Does that knock your confidence? Do you think, or has that never affected you?
I've seen situations where I see individuals that usually get attention, not get attention, and I've seen how they move.
They act out.
How they act.
How do they act out?
They want to
Oh,
go,
you can tell.
or they're
Yeah, they're
annoyed.
not. Yes,
yeah,
they're
or
not
they get
having
into
a good time,
arguments.
and nobody can have a good time.
Well, I'm like, bro, I just know it's because you feel like you're not getting the attention or the love.
I've never experienced that.
I've seen that. And
Yeah.
it's just like
It's jarring, but it's like, I just know it's a phase because you're not getting the attention you want or need.
But has that phase ever happened to you, and has it ever affected you personally? Like, yeah. And how did you support your friend during that phase when you noticed that?
You put in your friend hat of gassing your friend up. Like, you're literally the one that's like, come on, babes, bad beat. You literally are the one that's going to be like, okay, well, we're going to switch this up. This place is not that great. You know, someone's like, it's not that great, I hate it. And you're like, everybody else is having fun. So you have to be like, yeah, I hear you. Okay, the music, the DJ, or maybe it's just let's move on to that stage. Or let's leave the girls here, let's carry on and go walk around and then come back. Let's go out for some air, stuff like that. Or let's take shots. Just take shots and get you a bit so that you don't have to think about this anymore. Because it's not even the night or the day, it's literally just how you're feeling like as a person. Now I have to get you out of the funk.
I feel like I'm not really that person that gets moved to a lot anyway. So my night, like feeling some type of way, isn't ever connected to not being moved to.
But if that person or a friend wasn't that the question?
Yeah,
Somebody,
you personally and a friend.
Yeah. So if I'm not, the only reason I will be feeling some type of way is if I feel like I'm not dressed as well as I usually would want to. Or I'm just feeling like maybe just emotional or something else had happened. It won't be connected to whether I've been moved to or not, because that's just not really much of my reality. Like, it happens sometimes, but it's not.
But you don't go out to get moved to, you're going out for other reasons rather than...
So...
it's not a hot topic.
Yeah. And if my friend is feeling down, whether it's just because she's not feeling her outfit or whatever, feeling some type of way or not being moved to, girl, let's have fun. Like you said, big them up and let's just have a good time. Again, like, we're out, we're young, we're living our best lives. Like, this is not the time to move. We're already outside, bro.
If we wanted to mob around, we'd be in the house drinking wine or chilling or just watching Netflix. But we decided to come outside. Let's make sure we have a good night. Even times where someone's birthday and everything's going wrong. Like, you know when like the birthday girl's stressed out, everything's gone wrong, etc.
Yeah, that's when you have to rally around and really be like,
you're right, okay, she's not having a great time, it's her birthday, everything's going wrong, let's switch this up. Build momentum, let's go do something that's fun.
What about you, Justin?
Not getting moved to when I go out doesn't affect me, but I do get moved to, especially when I'm abroad.
Okay.
So
abroad is more where you find the attraction of men that are like literally like cool.
Not so much in the UK.
Yeah, the UK is.
The UK, no, I do, but it's not. But abroad, absolutely.
Maybe that's why you like going abroad.
Because she likes traveling.
I get moved to the most in Nigeria.
Okay.
In Nigeria.
Yeah, I think that's standard to be fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Have I experienced a friend that feels a type of way? No.
Yeah.
I don't think. I feel like all my friends get moved to when we go out.
Oh, they all feel good, even if you're not getting moved to. Do they?
Yeah, I don't think we gauge. A man moving to us wouldn't determine how we feel about ourselves. Because if I feel good, if I feel like I look good, and I don't get moved to, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I feel like I don't look good, then that's when I'll care. Similar to you, like
I just feel like that's
why this packing for Nigeria stressed me out, because I want to look good for myself and feel good within myself, not when I get there.
Like honestly, you're so spot on. Like if I look good, I look good. Period. And I'm happy. I'm like, I look good. I'm outside.
Take videos. Happy go lucky. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's never about who's on the other side. It's always about the inside, like literally you and how you feel and how you see yourself.
Yeah. And if you're not at that point, you need to get to that point. Life is so much better, easier, smoother, less stressful when you get to that point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, do we have any questions for the guys before we wrap it up?
Do you have any
Questions for who?
Questions for them.
Oh.
Our audience.
What do you do to pep yourself up to like, you know, to feel good about yourselves? What have you done also to change the things you're not happy with?
Well, let us know in the comments, and let us know if you are the type of person that feels like someone needs to move to you or approach you for you to feel good. And if
Is
that
that
is
necessarily
you,
a bad thing? I don't want to demonize it because it's kind of natural.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, and why?
But you shouldn't rely on that for your self-esteem. That's no.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.